Final round. You win.
Welcome to Button Mash, the show where we mash all your video game content for the week for you to listen to at the press of a single button. My name is Roger, and with me, as usual, I have my co-host, Chris.
Brah.
Hello, Chris.
What's going on?
I've stepped it up this week. I have no pants on. I have no top on either.
Wait, what? You'd have no top on and no pants? That's
No.
I've got no pants on,
Mm-hmm.
but have a t-shirt on.
Okay. Nah, just jocks. I'm too hot. Too hot.
It's not as hot as like last week. You should have done that.
But
other way
the
around.
door's shut, and it's because it was so hot last week, I took my top off so I don't get as hot
Yeah, okay.
because it gets really hot in the game room. But anyway,
Show
enough
us your
about-
sexy body.
enough about
With those
my.
sexy titties. Suck my tit. Okay, sorry.
Okay. Few news topics this week, and then as usual, we'll talk about the games we've been playing over the last week. Let's start with the Switch, the online service on the Switch that has got the NES games. Apparently, it's been the future games that are coming out for the SNES on the online service have been data mined by some data miner, I guess. What's his name?
Yeah.
Kapu. Gamers will. Oh, it's a bit grim. It says gamers will perish.
That's intense.
That's his Twitter thing.
Yeah,
So,
Kapu. Gamers will perish. Okay, man.
okay, buddy. Anyway, he says I was finally able to look around NES Online's strings a bit myself and noticed the sheer amount of SNES games planned. Here's a list for you folks out there. So we'll go through the list and then we'll talk about it a bit more, or do we talk about it as we go through? I guess we'll talk
Just
about
do you want to smash the list out right now and then just talk about what your thoughts
the
on
highlights.
certain games and stuff like that? Yeah.
Sounds good. Let's do that. So we've got Super Mario Kart, we've got Super Soccer, Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, Demon's Crest, Yoshi's Island, Stunt Race FX, Kirby's Dream Course, Poppin' Twin Bee, Star Fox, Contra 3, Kirby Superstar, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Kirby's Dream Land 3, Super Metroid, Super Mario Land, Pilot Wings, and F-Zero. What do you think of that list?
Wait, wasn't there more?
Wait, no, there's more. Star Fox 2, Super Punch-Out, Legend of the Mystical Ninja, Super Mario All-Stars, and Breath of Fire 2. Yeah, I was looking at his tweet. And
Twitter.
It doesn't have,
Yeah, that's what I thought you were looking at. Yeah.
It doesn't have all of them. But yeah, that's definitely all of them this time.
Yeah. Yep.
What do you reckon?
I don't care.
Don't care?
Mate, we've had Super Mario on like Super Mario. Well, yeah, we have had Super Mario, but I feel like we've had SNES on like everything, like DS.
Do
Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like we just keep bringing these out and we're supposed to get excited over them. I'm like, no, I'm done now, man. Like, I've got the Super Mario Classic. I've got Super Mario World on my DS XL. I've got...
And on the SNES Classic.
Yes, and the SNES Classic. I've got all the games that I want to play on other consoles that I have. Like, I'm not going to buy them for the sixth time on a...
You're not buying them. You're not buying them.
Oh, you're not buying them?
No. So this is when you sign up for the online service.
Oh, the online service, yeah.
You go on there and stream them. You don't have to
okay.
download them or anything.
Yeah.
It's just you go in the game, you play it.
Oh, so I don't have them because I don't have an online service.
Yeah, but I was thinking, because you're planning on getting it because you want to play Splatoon.
Yeah.
I thought you'd actually be excited about this, to be honest, because it's like a little bonus thing, really.
Yeah, it is. It is cool. It is cool that you get a bonus. I thought I thought you
thought they were like for sale. Oh, right. Yeah.
That's why I was like, I don't care.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Oh yeah, for a free thing, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. I'm keen for Super Punch Out. It's one of my favorite SNES games for some reason. I really love that game.
I haven't played it.
Never played it.
No.
Not even the original Punch Out,
No.
like Tyson? No?
No. Yeah.
It's like you control your character, and it's like every fighter that you go up against, he's got a certain pattern.
Yeah.
And you just got to basically figure it out, when to dodge, when to hit him.
Yeah.
And then to do certain like special moves, and you got to figure out what they do, or else they like destroy you. But I just have fond memories of playing that one when I was younger, and I got really excited when the SNES Mini came out and it was on there. I played it for a good 15 minutes and haven't touched it since. It was good.
I don't know. I don't think there's anything there that I'm like, hell yeah, I can't wait to bring out my Switch and play that.
You're not excited for any of the 10 Kirby's that are coming out?
Nah.
How many Kirby games are there? There's Kirby's Dream Course, Kirby Superstar, Kirby's Dream Land 3. There was another one, wasn't there?
I feel like...
Okay, I'm exaggerating a little bit. There's 3.
I feel like... oh, yeah, true. Yeah.
It just felt like a lot. But yeah, no, it's... I've already got it. And it's like, yeah, cool, I can play that whenever I want when that comes out.
Yeah, I think the reason why they've done this as well is, you know what, the majority of people have already downloaded the games that they want on the other consoles, and no one would have probably bought them on the Switch. So they're like, let's just chuck it in as a, a bit of a freebie with online as well. And I suppose there's a lot of little kids out there as well that would be, I wouldn't say pumped to play them, but be good just to muck around and be like, oh, Super Mario World. I've heard of that.
It's like, like we said, it's like you're paying to play online, really.
Yeah.
And then you kind of get this bonus on the side. It is what I see it as. But
yeah.
There was always a plan to bring out the Super Nintendo games. But yeah, these haven't been announced or confirmed by Nintendo yet.
Yeah. And I suppose all the other consoles have their their free games every month, and I don't think Nintendo can really do that, because I suppose they could do indies, but man, there's so many indies on Switch. But I feel like there's a lot of shit indies on Switch.
There are, man. I was going through them. I'm glad you brought that up. Actually, I've got a funny story. So Nathan was over yesterday, and we were going through the store, and I was just saying, like, there's a lot of games on here, and a lot of them are just like trash games. Like, I don't know how they made it to the store. And there's one called, it was like Fight of the Gods or something like that. And it's literally a fighting game where you pick a god from like different mythologies. And there's one, so the intro is, it's Jesus. The intro is, he's standing there, like he's on the cross, he's crucified. He breaks like his arms out, but like they're still nailed into the wood. So he's just got like 2 big pieces of wood attached to his forearms, and he uses them to punch
as a weapon.
Yeah.
I'm downloading it right now.
I actually want to buy this just to play as Jesus with the fucking giant wood blocks.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, and then there's like all your classic ones, like, Odin, Zeus, all the like classic Greek, Norse mythology, Chinese, that sort of stuff. There's like Buddha and shit, but like Jesus, I was just like, whoa, okay. But yeah, it looks pretty basic, like
that's sick.
Low budget fighting game. Yeah, I just thought that was interesting. Have a look. I might post a screenshot like on our page later on. But yeah, so these are coming out. Anything else you want to add? I think we've spoken enough about it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm just like you said, like if I really wanted to play, I mean, it's like kind of first world problems, right? It's like, if I really want to play these on the mini SNES, I just go like plug it in and shit.
Yeah.
It's like,
exactly.
So much effort. I might play something else that's already plugged in. But this will be like, it's really easy. I've actually tried the service, and really simple, man. So basically you download the app on your Switch, and then you go in there. as long as you're connected to the internet. You just go into the game and it plays instantly. You're just like streaming it.
Okay.
And there's like no lag at all. And I was just playing like Ninja Gaiden, the original one.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, plays real well. And
nice.
So I'm kind of keen to play some of those games. I'll probably, again, play them for like 15 minutes. Be like, yeah, this was cool. Bye.
Yeah, at least you just jumped on and kind of broke up some time for 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on to our next topic, which is drumroll, Star Wars. The Star Wars open world game that has been cancelled, possibly. Well, EA is apparently not denying it nor confirming it, but yeah, let's have a quick chat about what's going on here. So, there's been a report from some guy from Kotaku who received reports from people who were involved with the project that apparently the open world game was cancelled from EA Vancouver, who took over after poor old Visceral Studios was shut down. That was in 2017. Fuck.
Gee.
I thought it was last year.
Yeah.
So that's the one where Amy Hennig was involved from Last of Us, from Naughty Dog. And so apparently this one's been shut down as well. So since this came out, they received an update directly from EA. And I quote, "There's been speculations overnight about one of our Star Wars projects as a full stop. As a natural part of the creative process, the great work by our team in Vancouver continues and will evolve into future Star Wars content and games. We're fully committed to making more Star Wars games. We're very excited about Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order from Respawn, and we'll share more about our new projects when the time is right." So this is what they said. They're not denying that it's been cancelled, and not confirming it either. So I read that as we pretty much we kind of scrapped it, but we're using like the assets and shit to do some other stuff in the future. Yeah. What do you make of this?
I think it was just the project was way too big for them. The game sounded awesome, like the open world. You go to different planets and stuff like that. But obviously it was too big for them, and they're going to make a smaller version of kind of what they were going for. I don't know what type of game, what kind of Star Wars game they're going to do, but something similar, but it might be a more linear experience. It could be more like story driven even, I don't know.
Well, the thing is, that's what Visceral Game was doing, and then they shut it down because it was too linear.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what it was. Because it was like going to be kind of because Amy Hennig worked on Uncharted, it was expected it to be like some sort of adventure game, kind of like Uncharted, but in the Star Wars universe. And then EA was like, "Oh no, it's not Destiny enough. Shut it down. We're shutting down Visceral. EA Vancouver, take it over, make it like some open world game where we can keep making money all the time, like Destiny does."
But wasn't it the open world?
No.
Wasn't it an open world game?
No.
Open world Star Wars game?
No. So it was like a linear game, and then they were like, "No, it's too linear. Make it an open world game. Fuck you, Visceral. We're shutting you down." And I gave it to EA Vancouver, and they were like, "Yeah, make it an open world game."
Oh.
And now well, they're not saying they've shut it down, but yeah, I reckon they were like you said, it just,
Scope
was
the
a bit too
update.
big.
Yeah.
Scope was a bit too big. They got to scale it down a bit, and well, I was gonna say it would be funny if they did that. They were like, "Yeah, it's too big. Make it a linear game."
Go back.
But then it's like it wouldn't be funny. It'd be sad because a lot of people got fired because
and they'll be like, "You assholes."
Yeah.
Fucking EA.
Yeah. But yeah, where's that part where it talks about what the game was going to be? Because I agree, it sounded pretty exciting. Where was it?
What the update with the?
Oh, is it from update since publication?
Now cancelled open world Star Wars game. This project was named Orca. Is that the one?
Yeah, that's the one.
Was in very early development. Yeah.
But would involve playing as a scoundrel or bounty hunter who could explore various open world planets and work with different factions across the Star Wars universe.
That's so good.
That would have been
That
sick.
would be so good. Oh my, ludicrous.
Dude,
That'd have been
just like,
sick.
that sounds too fun. Shut it down. Stop it.
Stop making us awesome amount of money.
Yeah. So annoying. Yep. EA strikes again, but, well, apparently it's not shut down. But I mean, I guess it's not as grim as the whole visceral thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested to find
That's
out
true.
a bit more about this, see where it goes. Because it's not saying, that it's been cancelled, but hopefully they just kind of like Overwatch, I guess, with Titan, where they shut it down but used some of the assets, and then that's how Overwatch came to be. But,
Yeah. They're just sitting on it, I think, and
yeah. So annoying. So annoying.
what a shitter.
Definitely. What else have we got? We've got Mortal Kombat. Oh
Yeah, bro.
So we had some sort of event. I don't know what event it was, but basically Ed Boon, who's like the game developer at what are they called? NetherRealm, who made all the Injustice games and Mortal Kombat games, was on stage talking about the customizations, which is what we were talking about when the game was announced. And I was saying Injustice 2 brought it in, how you can like customize your characters with different sort of gear, and it affects your stats and shit. I was right.
Yep.
Well, like I said, like I would have been surprised if they didn't do that. So it's not like a fucking, I predicted the apocalypse. Yeah, looks fucking good, man. Like it looks really detailed, so you can in the short trailer you see Scorpion. They're like changing his mask and even his spear.
Yeah, what the hell, man? So good.
Yeah, I'm very
You can have
excited for this.
katanas and stuff, and fuck, looks insane.
Yeah, because
I like how you can like change his ability as well, like different like ability sets, and yeah, so good. Such a simple idea as well that like I wouldn't have thought of, because when I think of Mortal Kombat, I think it's very like if someone said,
basic.
"Oh, let's make it," you have to customize the character. I'm like, how are you going to customize Scorpion? What, you're going to make him blue so he looks like Sub-Zero? That's stupid. Why'd you do that? Do you know what I mean? Like, but the way they've like done it, it's just like, that's such a simple thing and so sick. Like,
yeah.
Damn it. That's awesome.
Yeah. So there's a bit where you see him and Baraka, and it's just slowly like changing into different outfits and shit, and they look very different from each other.
Yeah. The one where he doesn't even have like kind of like the hood on. It's like him with like a ponytail, I think it was, or something like that.
Yeah.
But
looks
insane.
very detailed. Yeah. Very excited for this. Very excited. That's what I wanted to see. I was like, I'm waiting for that, and then I'm all in. Yeah.
I mean, now this is going to be my first Mortal Kombat in ages. This has got me kind of like, I think it's a thing that makes me, how much I love unlocking stuff, and I need a bit of a goal at the end of it, and that's why fighting games kind of don't. I don't like fighting games that much because of that. I know you can unlock fighters and stuff like that, but I don't know. I'm a bit of a sucker for a new mask or a new boot.
Grind from like Diablo and stuff. That's what,
yeah, I love that kind of shit. So and Mortal Kombat, I played the very first Mortal Kombat off chain on my Sega Master System. And man, that was a bee's knees. It was only like 6 characters.
Yeah, that's crazy. There's a bunch more stuff that's come out as well. There's a new character that was revealed as well. I can't remember his name, but he's basically got like, he controls like earth kind of thing. So he's like raising sand and like doing all sorts of like fucked up moves, and looks really cool, man. And all the fatalities, like as gruesome as ever. It's awesome, man.
Man,
So
it's
much
gonna be
fun.
sick.
And it's just one of those games where it's like, well, I'm hoping they carry it on from the old ones, which I don't see them not doing. But it's like you've got in 11, sorry 10, they had this cool thing where you can choose your faction.
Yeah, that's
and then
right.
whatever you do will give you points for your faction, and then at the end of the week you find out which faction wins, and then you win different rewards.
That's right.
That was cool, man.
That's cool.
And I was really into that for a while, and I was like, it was like the thing is as well. It's not like you have to play online and like get destroyed. There's all sorts of different stuff. So even if you play single player, there's different modes that you can do, and you still bring points to your team, to your faction.
Yeah. It's kind of like For Honor, yeah, in a way.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. In terms of the factions, 100%.
Yeah.
But there's like just like the old ones, the towers that you do. There's like a tower with like
you go
characters, and you
go
start
up
from the
the
bottom
tower
and work
and
your way up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what they did was like there's different types of towers,
Mm-hmm.
and the one that I like to do, I've always liked survival in fighting games, where it's like you fight a character, you beat him, but if you've lost health, you regain a little bit, and then you move on to the next fight with whatever amount of health, and you see how long you can last. I've always loved that.
Yeah.
In the Tekken, Dead or Alive, whatever, it's always my favorite mode, and I used to play the survival tower all the time, and that's how I would bring points to my faction.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably do the same, and I actually got decent online as well at some point. I was playing with, I think it was Katana. She had some sick moves, but it's like, like you said, you can customize their moveset and stuff. So they've got different fighting styles, and you pick one, and it's got different moves to the style that you've picked.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really pumped. So pumped.
Yeah, same. I'm excited to jump back into Mortal Kombat after fucking 28 years.
You haven't played since the first one?
No, I would have got Mortal Kombat 2. I would have played it on like Sega Mega Drive, Master System and all that. And then after that, I don't think I had another Mortal Kombat. No, I never had a Mortal Kombat on a PlayStation. So yeah, no. Yeah, the only fighting games I've had is like Street Fighter.
Yeah, right.
That's about it.
That's crazy. I had there's a pretty big gap in what I've played as well. I think I haven't played since between 4 and 9. I played 9. I played 9 on the PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
And then 10 on the PlayStation 4.
Yeah, and you kind of got me thinking about Dead or Alive as well. Kind of want to.
Yeah, they're close to each other as well, which sucks.
Are they really?
The thing is, like,
I'd go Mortal Kombat though, probably.
Yeah, but they're different. I think I guess, like we said, there's different things for different people. So like in terms of like skill level as well. So
yeah,
you'd still get into Mortal Kombat. But I was gonna say, like, for someone who doesn't really play fighting games, it's probably Dead or Alive is probably better. But then,
yeah, no, I think I would like Mortal Kombat better.
Yeah, with the whole loot thing, definitely.
Yeah. There's no Dead or Alive on PS4, is there?
Yeah, there is. There's a port of 5.
5?
Okay.
Yeah. I was like, because I'm pretty sure 5 came out on PS3, yeah?
Yeah,
it
did. And it was like ported to the 4 as well. Good game.
Nice.
But the thing is, it comes out in March. That's Dead or Alive.
Oh,
and I'm away in March, and I come back like at the very end of March, and then Mortal Kombat will come out in April. So I'll probably get Dead or Alive later on.
Yeah. Wait for it to drop down in price.
Yeah.
There's so much to play, dude, coming out.
I know. It's already here. The deluge of games for 2019. And there's a whole probably a whole bunch of stuff that hasn't been announced as well that's coming for the rest of the year. Because I think it's like from now-ish to like May, I think, is like crazy. And then after that, there's not much that's like that's got a date anyway. Yeah, I guess we'll find out over the next couple of months what's coming, huh? We still got E3 to come and shit. So yeah. Staying on the topic of fighting games, we've got another one that's coming, a Power Rangers game.
Go Power Rangers!
That was perfect. So we've got Power Rangers Battle for the Grid that's coming out on the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. And there's going to be a PC release as well sometime later in 2019. Now, this is also coming out in April. When I saw this, I was like, mate, Mortal Kombat's coming out. Like, what are you doing? But as mentioned in the IGN article there, it's going to be a $20 release. So it's probably going to be $30 in Australia. Looks cool.
Yeah, it does. It
looks
really
cool.
Good.
So it's
I'll probably wait for it to drop down in price again.
Yeah.
And I'll probably pick it up when it's like $15, $20.
Yeah.
But it looks mad though.
Yeah. So it's covering a whole bunch of different generations of Power Rangers there. Now the interesting thing about this one, sorry, I don't know if you've read this yet, but there's going to be cross play between all the different platforms.
Really?
Yep. So if you and I'm reading from the article here, it says, described as an easy to learn but hard to master fighting game, Battle for the Grid spans the Power Rangers 25-year history and pits new and classic Rangers and villains against each other in team battles. Those who buy the game on Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, or PC will be able to cross-play online across these platforms, and mission progress they achieve can be accessed across platforms as well. More details for Battle for the Grid will arrive in coming weeks. I just realized PlayStation is missing from this.
Yeah,
fucking
PlayStation.
God damn it.
PlayStation being a fuck.
Yeah. That'd be sick, man. So it's like I'll probably get it on Xbox now, so I can play on Xbox, play on my Switch. But it's like, whatever. It'll be one of those games that it'll be on special. I'll be like, yeah, sick. I'll get that.
I don't think I could be worse at any game than a fighting game with an Xbox controller.
Wow, really?
I would be so fucking bad. Like.
Really?
Yeah, I would be so bad at it. Man. I don't even know I don't even know like the fucking button for Xbox, and I have an Xbox.
Yeah, that's true. We were struggling yesterday.
Even last night, I was like,
to you how to change access the menu, your inventory.
I was like, it's like go up ladder, press Y. I'm like, I have to look down on my keypad. I'm like, which one's Y? I'm like, oh, there it is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm fucking retarded, dude. I'm so bad. Like.
Wow, I didn't know it was that bad.
Yeah, I'm an Xbox owner. It's mad.
Oh, man. Well, I guess I've been playing Xbox for a lot longer than you.
Yeah, you have, yeah. Like, this is my first Xbox, remember?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
Well, I didn't get a 360, and I didn't have an Xbox.
Okay, I've had all three.
Yeah, so...
Okay, yeah, that's fair, I guess.
And how often have I played Xbox?
Yeah, good point. Yeah, this Power Rangers game looks pretty cool. There's trailers out there for the teaser there. So basically, it's developed by this team called N-Way. They've made the mobile fighting games for Power Rangers.
Yep.
So they look pretty cool. I think they've been well received, but I think they've got those microtransactions and shit being a mobile game. It looks like it might just be a port of like all of their games kind of thing, or the versions of the games into one. Sounds cool. It'll be cheap, but yeah, it'll probably...
And it looks like they have like different outfits as well, like different Power Ranger costumes. Like there's a costume in there that I've never seen before, like the Yellow Ranger one in the trailer. I was like, what? It's like I've never seen that one before. That wasn't in my Power Ranger generation.
Oh well, they're still making Power Rangers, yeah.
Yeah, that's fucked.
So
I don't
there's a whole
classify as
bunch
Power
of
Rangers.
that we
They're
haven't seen.
All weird.
Yeah. It's like emergency.
Do you remember how Yellow
Power
Ranger used to be Asian and the black Power Ranger used to be black?
Yeah, that's messed up.
Oh man,
That's so bad.
it is.
It's
funny though.
Yeah.
Yellow Ranger, she has to be Asian.
Yeah.
Black Ranger,
I guess it
make
didn't
him a
matter
black
that
guy.
much back then, huh?
Nah, not at all.
Fuck, crazy. But yeah, there's definitely going to be different skins. In fact, when you pre-order, you get the Green Ranger V2 character skin, which looks sick. It looks like the OG Green Power Ranger.
Yeah.
With like some sick armor. Yeah, it looks good, man. Yeah, like I said, when I saw that, I was like, what are you doing? But it's not a full price AAA title, so I think it'll be fine,
exactly.
I guess.
Yeah.
They don't need to make that much money, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll play that one later on down the track
Yes.
when we'll get to that thing that's never going to happen, which is a bit of downtime in terms of game releases. I feel like we're just doomed now. It's just over. There's no more downtime ever.
Yep.
All right. What else have we got? We've got Division 2 getting a closed beta. That's another one where you've got to pre-order the game to get access to the closed beta. That's going to be on the 7th of Feb until the 11th of February.
Yeah. I'm keen as...
For the beta or for the game?
For both.
For both, yep.
I'm keen for the beta, but I'm not so keen for the full game.
What?
I'm keen for the beta, but I'm not keen for the full game.
I don't want the full game. I just want to play.
Fuck the full game. I just want the beta.
Yeah, I'm especially keen for the beta for this because I won't be here when the full version comes out. So I'm like, I just want to get a taste of it. And then I'll play it like 2 months later because I'll be in America when it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, looking forward to it, man. We had a bit of fun playing that at PAX earlier. I was going to say earlier this year. It was last year.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Yeah, it looks... I mean, it's standard Division with some new bells and whistles, but
I'm just looking forward to... Yeah, I'm just looking forward to seeing what they've changed.
Yeah.
Like what they've improved on from the first one. I saw a video the other day that they're saying, like, if you went back to Division 1 now, it's, like, unbelievable of a game. Like, it's so good. The amount of stuff you can do in it and everything. I was like, yes.
You know what I'm thinking of doing?
What?
It's free on Xbox as well. So I'm like, maybe I'll start fresh. And I'm like, why would I do that? I don't know why I was thinking about doing that.
Yeah.
I was hoping that you would do it as well.
To play with,
yeah.
Well, I could just start a new character on my PS4.
Yeah, true. I think we should do that because every time we've tried to play Sins, I mean, what's the point now? Number 2's going to come out, right?
Yeah. I don't see us doing it at all.
It's just like when it comes out. I mean, when I play it, I'll be a bit behind, which kind of sucks. But
I was about to say, like, you can't. You don't have some of the DLC, yeah.
No, I don't have.
Yeah, so DLC. Like, you can't do like the what's it called?
Insurgent or whatever.
Yeah, the one that's like survival.
Yeah.
There's a few ones in there where it doesn't matter about your gear set because everyone evens out.
Oh right, okay.
But you don't have that.
No.
But I like the stuff that they've kind of. Did you watch the trailer? The new
what?
Division 2 trailer?
I have not, no.
About the Dark Zone?
No.
There's a trailer out there talking about the Dark Zone, of what you can do. And so there's 3 different types of rogue, like when you go off by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
There's a non-threatening rogue. There is another one where you just kill your own player. Like that's part of your posse. And there's another rogue that I think you kill everyone. And the benefits of being rogue is if people have put their loot on the extraction point, you can actually go up and unloot it and steal it.
Okay.
What other ones are there? This is more going to be like open world stuff in the Dark Zone. Like they've made the Dark Zone better, apparently.
You know, I've never been in a Dark Zone in Division.
What? Really?
I went in it in the beta, and I was like, this is scary, and I never went in the actual Dark Zone in the full game.
I'm gonna say that was one of the most intense.
Yeah, that's why I was just like
ever had.
Yeah.
Like pretty close to a video game. Like me, Felix. I think it was maybe Pat. Yeah, just that time where you've got some really good stuff and you're running through like sewers and stuff and you're like, man, we got to get to extraction point before we come across people. And then you find the extraction point and before you kind of like, get your flare gun out, you just kind of like scout the place just in case no one's like near. But once you've like fired your flare gun, it comes up on everyone's, map saying, oh, an extraction point is coming in like 1 minute. So you could be like, oh, I've got no loot. I'm just going to try and go kill them and grab their loot and then extract. There's just so many times where we've had some just epic gunfights with people, or we've tried to like be friends with people and then you go with them and then they'll be extracting their stuff and then we'll like kill them and grab their loot and then quickly extract it, like their loot.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you all go to the extraction point, like they're not in your squad or anything, but you're just like, oh, there's 2 of them, there's 1 of me, I'm not going to start shit. And then they might be thinking, oh, there's 1 of him, but his buddies could be watching over him if anything goes down.
Right.
So there's a bit of like, are you going to do anything? No. Are you going to do anything? Nah. It's like, good. And they just like walk off. It's like, okay, good. Or if you're like, I think it was me and Felix, we rocked up to extraction, extracted, then we went off and hid because you're not going to just sit there like, you're not going to stand there just waiting. You just got to hide just in case people come. So me and Felix were hiding and then a guy climbed up a ladder, right? We're like, okay, we could take him on. Another one came up the ladder and then another one came up the ladder. Another one came up the ladder. We're like, okay. There was like just 4 of them and they were just like, and you could tell they were trying to search for us and we're just like shitting ourselves because we got like this UMP in the game, like a submachine gun that's like off titties. And we just wanted it so bad. And we're like, oh man. So we like actually skipped the whole extraction and just stayed put, didn't move until they left. And then we had to like kind of like creep away and go to a different, we ran from one side to the map to like nearly the other to extract it, to get away from them. Yeah, it was so funny because we wanted it so bad. We're like, man. Because the submachine gun, now everyone out there that played Division 1, if everyone remembers the meter, no, it wasn't the meter, what was it? No. Fucking, what was it? Oh, it's a submachine gun. People will know. It's like the Vector. It was nuts. It just fucking wiped people so easily. But anyway, we both got it and we just wanted to extract it so badly. It was like, fuck. But yeah, man, you got to go in the Dark Zone this time. It's so much fun. You just got to kind of think, and you rank up in the Dark Zone. Like you have a different rank in it.
Yeah.
And that's another thing why you probably didn't play because I was in a different bracket to you.
Yeah, that's the thing because like I was always sort of trying to catch up because I wasn't playing as much. So that's kind of when I sort of fell off because I was like every time I try to play with you, I'm just like sort of sitting on the sidelines, just like having you destroy everything because I can't do anything because I'm too low, I'm not doing anything. Yeah,
because I remember I played with someone that was higher than me in the Dark Zone. Like it was a guy from work, and he was like, he was nuts, man. He was like Dark Zone level 80 or something, and I was sitting at like 38. And I partied up with him, so I went in there and I was just like, this is stupid. The guys are so good. So there's no really point of me being in here, dude. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I was like, I'm over this. I'm moving on.
Yeah. So hopefully, I reckon they fixed it in Division 2. I reckon they really have. Like, I don't see
I'll be
why
playing this one a lot more. It's just that I'm sort of starting on the back foot playing it like a month later. Kind of sucks.
Yeah, but again, I think they'll do what Destiny do. Like they just kind of round it off to everyone being the same, like damage penetration. Like my enemies will be harder for me, but for you, they're not. Do you know what I mean? They give out a different damage to what they do to me. So, that would be good if they fix it.
March 15th, so I'll miss out on like it's not that bad actually. It's like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
it's 2 weeks.
And I'm going away for 8.
Oh, that's right. You're going to Bali as well, aren't you?
Yeah. So
no shit, huh? When are you back?
Fuck. When am I going away? Yeah. Anyway, I'm going away at some point to Bali.
I just thought you knew it like on top of your head. No. Anyway, that'll be good. We'll play that and talk about it on here. But beta out a couple of weeks on. Should be good. I'll probably go pre-order it and get it. Play the beta. All right, another one which is more of a public service announcement, I guess. You can play COD Black Ops 4, just the Blackout Battle Royale for free at the moment on the PlayStation 4 from January 18th until the 25th. So over the next few days, you don't need PS Plus or anything. So get on it because it's real fun. And we should play that again soon.
Dude, yeah, NS. Man, that's the only Battle Royale game that I haven't even got a win in.
Yeah, fuck, huh? Crazy.
Man. Then again, we haven't played it that much, though. Like,
yeah, I guess so.
I actually reckon I played maybe 15 games of Blackout.
Yeah, and I must be less than that.
And you've probably played 5.
Yeah, you're probably right.
So, yeah. But, man, I do love Blackout. God damn, why aren't I playing that?
Yeah, I don't know. Too many games, dude. Too many games.
It is, man. It is.
Alrighty.
But, yeah.
Let's talk about the games we've been playing. So, as I think I brought it up last week, I jumped back into Red Dead Redemption 2. And, fuck, I'm in. I'm all in. It's
story's getting a bit juicy.
Yeah, it's definitely got its hooks in me now.
Nice.
Yeah, big 180 from when I first got it after playing some Assassin's Creed Odyssey there. I finished Kingdom Hearts 2 last week and I was like, I'll play some Red Dead. And yeah, so what I'm doing now is basically I'm not doing any of the side stuff, like any of it. I'm not doing any side missions. I'm not going to get food or like do any sort of like stuff that would get me sidetracked. Sorry. Yeah. I'm literally just doing story missions. So then I think the day before I was just like, I'm looking a bit sort of grubby. Might go take a bath and also like trim my beard and get a haircut and that kind of shit. I did that for a little bit and then I just went back on. So I was in the middle of chapter 2 when I stopped playing last year. I'm now towards the end of chapter 5 with 6 chapters and some epilogues. So not far. According to the thing in the game, I've done 59% of the story, I think it said.
Yep.
But yeah, really enjoying it. I was saying to Nathan yesterday, how I would describe it is it's still like I still got the same gripes that I did in terms of like gameplay. Yeah. But it's the best movie I've ever watched.
Yes, that is a very good way of putting it. Yeah. It hooks you in, and that's why I think everyone kind of like the people that didn't quite like it and didn't finish it they need to have more time with it. Even coming from a Red Dead diehard, the first chapter first I was just like, remember how I said like, oh man, Arthur's just not, it's just not grabbing me. I'm just not really digging it. I'm not feeling it. It's really weird. Like it shouldn't be like this. And then I think I got to like chapter 3 and I was just like, hold your horses. Excuse the pun. But like I was, man, I couldn't stop. Like I just went onto this massive role where I was doing heaps of side quests, every side quest really, where I'd be going to bed and I'm like, man, I only did one mission tonight. The story was that good that I stopped doing side missions and just kept on plowing through the story because I'm like, I need to find out what's going to happen because this is killing me. So yes.
Yeah. So
you don't know anything about the ending. You don't know anything about the epilogue.
I kind of do. So I'm not sure about it. I was listening to a podcast where they were talking spoilers, and I tried to skip ahead, and I heard something.
No.
What did you? It's not. I'm not going to tell you. No, I'm not going to tell you. It doesn't matter. It's like I don't want to know if it's true or not. But even if it is, it's like, yeah, it's annoying that I know, but at the same time, it's like, whatever. It's not that huge, I guess. So I'm still enjoying it. But yeah, I've got a couple of notes in there that you found a bit confusing. So, so the thing about this, it's like, yeah, the best movie I've ever played, really. Because as a game, it still kind of annoys me. But like the performances and like the storytelling in this game is just like on another level, man. Holy shit. So there's a bit, without spoiling the story, there's a bit where they've managed some sort of victory, right? So they're celebrating, and what they do is they go around a campfire and everyone's all happy and they just gather around the campfire. And there's one of the characters, his name's Javier. And he's just got his guitar, he's sitting there and he's just like singing this like Mexican song in Spanish. And everyone knows the words, and well, not all the words, but they like kind of sing along like with what they know. And I was like, I felt like I was part of it, and I was
part
like,
of it. Yeah,
I could
man.
just like walk away and just like go exploring or like do whatever. But I was like, no, like I actually want to go celebrate with them. And
did you have a drink? Did you sit down and have a drink?
I did. I sat down.
I
and I was like singing along and shit, and I was like, yeah. Everyone's like all happy, and I was like, fuck, like I could like I said, like everyone's just like you've got your whole gang and they're like your family.
Yeah.
And I could be like, yeah, I'm just gonna walk away, go on my horse, and like go run some errands or whatever. But I was like, no, like I actually feel like, you know, I want to celebrate with them.
And celebrate and stuff
so
like
weird.
that.
This is a video game, man.
Yeah, I know. It's weird. I had the same thing. Exactly the same.
Yeah, and that was one big thing. It's like the because unlike a movie where it's got like 3 hours to expand on what it's trying to do, they've got like 50, 60 hours, and you can get, you know, you really get attached to these characters. You get to know a lot about them.
Yeah.
It's like even just like them talking on the way to
missions and stuff.
The destination, and like the sort of stuff they talk about, and you just you know, find out more about the characters and stuff. It's just, yeah, so cool, man. And like, yeah, definitely the best sort of storytelling Rockstar's ever done, like hands down. 100%.
I agree.
Yeah, and another thing was like, I guess we're bringing back the Diaries of Red Dead Redemption, huh?
Yeah, we are. Yeah, dude, we definitely have to, because you're you're on it. So
well, the thing is, like, I've got like main story stuff, which is you had side mission stories, which was
But have you come across like anything funny or anything that's like, you know, something attacks you or
so there was kind of a thing that happened, right? So I was like, I'm not doing any side missions, so I'm riding from my camp to the sort of town, right? And I'm riding, and then this guy is like walking towards the road, and he's like obviously crying for help. He's got blood on his shirt, and he's like, help me, someone's attacked my home, broke into my home, I need help, blah blah blah. And I was like, nah, it's not my problem, man. It's like when this happened, I thought of there's a bit in the story, again, it's not really a spoiler, but it's like something happens, but it's nothing to do with you. So Arthur is with Charles, and Charles is like, man, we need to go help them. And Arthur's like, no, man, it's none of our business. Let's move on. We've got stuff to do. Yeah. And I thought about that at that moment, and I was like, nah, it's like, I'm in Arthur's shoes, and I was like, this is what he would do. He would be like, no, it's not my problem. I'll move on.
That's right, yeah, because you're playing that like,
Yeah, so I moved on. Didn't stop. And then I came back. I was going back into the town, and in like the same spot, there was this lady who was like trying to call out for help, and there was a dead horse on the side of the road, and she was like, help, my horse died and I need to get home. And I was like, I feel bad. This time I'm gonna take her home. I was like, this is the one side mission I'm gonna do. I'm like, I just have to take her home. Can't be that bad. So I picked her up, and she's like, yeah, I live over there north of Saint
Fucking
Denis.
ages away.
Oh, it wasn't that far. It wasn't that far.
Okay.
But she was like on the ride there. She was like talking about her story. She was like, yeah, I was doing that. My horse died, and like I fucking hate horses. They're pieces of shit. And she's like trying to figure out your life, really, like where you come from and stuff. And she's like, yeah, I bet you've been riding horses since you were like really young, huh? I bet you're into that sort of stuff. Trying to figure you out. And Arthur's like, you don't know anything about me. Just had a bit of a chat on the way there. I dropped her off, and she was like, yeah, thanks for your help. I don't have much, but here's this. And she gave me like a belt or some piece of clothing.
Okay.
And I was like, she's like, it's not much, but I think it was like some sort of jewelry, actually.
Okay.
And she was like, yeah, thanks, bye. And I was like,
Man.
cool, no worries. And I just went back but I was like, this is like, it's nothing. I just found her on the side of the road, and I took her home, and that's it. But like the amount of like dialogue that was happening while we were going to
it's ridiculous.
to her house, and I was like, holy shit, man.
Yeah, they put so much work into it.
I could have missed that completely.
Yeah.
But like, even then, it's like, I really want to finish the game now.
and think how much you've missed anyway.
Yeah, exactly. I keep thinking that, but then I'm like, if I keep doing side missions, I'm not going to finish it.
And we're talking about how far away, like in the epilogue, if you stop your horse and they keep going, like they're yelling about in the epilogue, like not in the epilogue. I mean, in the just in the story or side missions, whatever. Like they're trying to talk to another character. If you stop and the horse is like ages in front, he starts to like yell at him, like raise his voice to like. Yeah. It's like in Spider-Man. We talked about that as well. Like he's like swinging and talking and he's huffing and puffing and stuff like that. And but that girl that you did, I had a similar one where the horse died and fell on her.
Oh yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, can you take me back to my camp and stuff?" And I was just like, "Okay, yeah, no worries." And then I had an animal on my horse that I wanted, so I needed it because I needed to make something out of it. Yeah. And she's like, "Can I get on the horse?" Because I was just like trotting along, and she was just kind of like running. I was like, "Oh no, you need to be on the horse, don't you?" I was like, "Oh, this is awkward," and I was like, "Yeah, okay." So I took my animal off the carcass, put her on, started to walk. I was like, stopped, and I was like, "Hang on a minute, this is way too far. You're going." I was like, "Get off the horse," and put my animal back on. I was like, "See ya."
That's funny, guys.
Oh, I just could be fucked. I was just like, no, because then like I killed this thing and it took me ages, and you're so far away. You're probably gonna give me a piece of cloth or some shit.
Yeah, it's like it's not worth it.
See ya. I felt so dog. I should have just killed her or something. Put her out of her misery.
Yeah, true. But like another thing that happened was that's the other note that would have been very confusing to you. So you know how like a lot of people do that. They're like, how they gauge how into a game they are is like how much you think about it when you're not playing it. Yep. And you're just like, I want to be playing this game right now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So basically, I got to that point. So what was happening was
you were less than like people.
No, not quite that far. Maybe I'll get there maybe next week. Okay. But you get to a point where, so basically how you take a bath in the game is you need to find a hotel and then you pay the dude and you go take a bath.
Yep.
So that's one thing where I'm like, I kind of want to take a bath because like I don't want people complaining and like I don't want to see flies and shit flying around me.
And you look fresh as well.
Yeah. So I'm like, and you get to a point where you're near a town that doesn't have a hotel in it.
Yep.
And I was like, fuck, this is annoying. And I was like, I guess I'll just move on without taking a bath. And I move on to the next area. And again, there was no hotel in there. And I was like, you're kidding me. Like, I just want to take a fucking bath. So that was one night during the week. I think it was like Tuesday or Wednesday, right? Mm-hmm. And then the next day, I'm driving to work. And I drive past this place that's called the Rowville Hotel. Mm-hmm. And what
great place to work.
No, that's not where you worked. It's called the Roville Hotel. It's like near there,
that's-
but that's not what I'm talking about. Not Stanford.
Stan?
Not
Okay.
Stanford. It's actually called the Roville Hotel,
Okay.
and it's an actual hotel. So
Oh, okay.
I looked at it, and the first thing that came to my mind was, "Fuck! There's a place where I can take a bath."
Pull over, Jade.
And I
What?
just
I'm
had-
gonna have a bath.
No. So I was just driving by myself to work, and I just had a giggle to myself. I was like, "How fun is that?" Like, that's what came to my mind. I can stop there and take a bath because I've been waiting so long to take a bath. And I'm like, oh wait, video game. Lol.
BT dubs. Those towns, they don't have to have a hotel to have a bath. If you go into like the general store, they'll have an option of having a bath, and then he'll open it up for you, and you just go to like next door and like kind of like it's like a house.
Really?
And he
General
gives you a
store.
bath. Yeah, it's like a I think if you go in like the general store or the it's one of the places where some of them, they'll actually have it. Because I was like, are you serious? There's only like, 3 hotels and I can only have a bath there. I'm like, that's so dumb.
I looked it up too and didn't say anything. That's annoying.
Yeah, you can, Because I found it near the end of the game. I was like, oh, really?
Yeah, well, I'm past that now. So
Okay, all right. There you go.
Yeah, that's well. I guess it's good to know still because I haven't finished it yet. But
Yep.
but yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. Like, I mean, it's only like a split second until like I realize you're a dickhead. But yeah, it was like that kind of thing where I'm always thinking about playing the game now. I'm just like, fuck. Like this whole weekend, like yesterday, I was telling you, like my plan was to play Red Dead for most of the day. I was planning on having the game finished by the end of this weekend. I haven't really played much, unfortunately, but yeah, I was going to play all day yesterday, and then Nathan messaged me and he was like, oh, I called in sick, do you want to hang out? And I was like, yeah, I guess so. Like, fuck, I could be playing Red Dead right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll have it finished soon, but it's like,
Yeah, you will.
I'm always thinking about it. It's like,
I think the worst thing is to actually rush a type of game like that. Not rushing it in a way of like you have to do all the side missions. Like, you don't have to do the side missions, but when you're doing the missions...
Actually enjoy the missions, yeah.
Enjoy the missions. Don't, man, because that game it's really, it's unbelievable. Like, it is such a good game.
You really can't play in short sessions. Like, you need...
No, minimum of 45 half hour.
Yeah, definitely. At least an hour, I reckon.
Yeah.
So if I've got a little bit of time, I'll play something else. I'm like, I'll probably play a bit after this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about it a bit more, I guess, when I get to the end, and then maybe we'll do like a bonus spoiler.
Spoiler. Oh my gosh, I'm excited.
Should be good. All right. Speaking of good, let's talk about something that's not good.
Wow.
All right.
We were pretty bored last night, weren't we? And we...
To be honest, so we're going to talk about round 2 of Sea of Thieves here, boys and girls, if you're a bit confused about what we're talking about here. When I messaged you yesterday, when I was like, mate, are you going to be on PlayStation tonight? Are you going to be online? And you were like, yeah, I'll be on. I was like, sick. Do you want to play something? And you were like, yeah, I'll play something online. I was like, oh, I'll be nice. I'll ask you what you want to play, because I really wanted to play Battlefield.
Oh, god damn.
To be honest.
I forgot about that. If you said that, I probably would have actually played Battlefield.
Yeah, but then at the same time,
I really don't know. Again. Oh, no.
So instead of
It's
playing
like
Battlefield 5, an actual good online game, we played Sea of Thieves again. And yeah, I think you've figured it out already. We're still not enjoying it. So
it's so bizarre. It is such a bizarre game, and it's such a oh man, it just hurts my head because they've got a really good foundation there, and they have just really caked it. Like,
oh, so we'll talk about the whole experience of last night from the start, because all right, so I first thought my Xbox Live thing was out, my subscription. It wasn't, so I was pretty happy. I was like, cool, I'm into the game, we can start playing. And from last time, I think we brought that up, the game actually recommends that you play with the in-game chat, as opposed to the actual Xbox's party chat. So we're like, well, the game's recommending it, must be right. So in-game chat, we drop into the game on the Outpost Island. I can see Chris's character. Chris's character can see me. We're like, sweet. There's a little speech bubble on top of Chris's head, and same for me when Chris is looking at me. Little speech bubble that's crossed out, basically saying, hey mate, you can't fucking hear him. And I was like, Chris was like, well, I can't hear you, you can't hear me. And I was like, nah mate, it's fine. We've just muted each other because
from the last session
we were in the same room last time we played together, so there's no point. I go into the menu and you did it at the same time as me. Go into the crew menu and it's like, mute the rest of the crew. No. So I'm like, okay, you're not muted. How do I hear you? And I went through the whole menu. You did as well. Couldn't find anything. I'm like, cool. Well, we're going to have to go through the actual party chat. So we do that. It was a piece of shit because I could hear myself after I've said something, which is really annoying. And then you started hearing yourself as well. I don't know. I would like to find it. But I mean, it wasn't
as bad as what you were having because mine was faint. So I could have dealt with it very easily. But I feel like it was getting worse. But I think it was just my thoughts or something.
I mean, like, it's so annoying. And it could have been that I was using the stock Xbox headset.
But that shouldn't make it. Like, they built that thing for the Xbox.
Yeah, but it's like, here, have a free headset. It's like stock, you know.
But it still should work, though.
Yeah, 100%. Anyway, that was annoying. So we got to the point where we actually called each other on our phones, Nintendo Switch style, and played the game that way. And after we did that, I Googled the issue. Why can't I hear the rest of my crew? And there's a whole forum about it on the actual Sea of Thieves website. I was like, cool, they're talking about it. It's the first person is like, hey, I'm in the game. I can't hear the rest of my crew. I looked at the menu. They're not muted, so why can't I hear them? I'm like, bingo, that's what we need. What's the fix for it? Next person is like, hey, I've got the same issue. I don't know how to fix it. And that goes on for about, I don't know, 10, 15 posts. It's just people complaining about the same issue, no fix. And I get towards the bottom and it says, it is now June 2018. It's still not fixed and there's new content coming out. How do I fix this? I was like, well, now that I've seen that, and this was actually the last post from that thread, I was like, well, I guess it's time to give up, huh? It's now January 2019. It's still not fixed. And the thing that killed me was like, it recommends you use the in-game chat. The in-game chat doesn't fucking work.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
So weird. Yeah, so that was already frustrating. And then...
So we said, you know what? Let's just push that aside and let's just play the game. Okay, Roger, let's do that.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about... I can't. My heart hurts.
Okay, so... we didn't know what to do in the last time we played. We had no idea where we were going, what we were doing. We did find a quest that we could do, so we accepted 3 quests. We figured out how to accept the quest and vote for it. We did that. And then there was about 5 minutes of you showing me the map in-game to my face and me going, mad, I don't know what that is.
It said we had to get two...
We had to get two chickens and something else. I can't remember.
Oh, it's two different type of chickens.
Yeah, and then you said, oh man, the first time we played this game, there was an island with chickens on it. So let's go there. And I said, okay, sweet, let's do it. Off we went very well. We were pretty good with the ship this time because it was a smaller ship and there was 2 of us. We didn't have like 2 sails and it didn't take us long to get the hang of it. So that was good. And I was thinking, hang on a minute. This could be good. Like this could be the start of the Sea of Thieves. So we went to the island, got off. There were no chickens, there were pigs. They were all pigs. And we were like, what? And you were like, nah, I swear there were chickens here. And I was like, mate, there are pigs. So we hopped back on the boat. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the chicken coop. I randomly found a chicken coop.
With no chickens in it.
Yeah, with no chickens in it, though. So I was like, dude, we need to bring this chicken coop back on the boat because we obviously need this. So took the chicken coop, put it back in the boat, and you said, mate, it must be back at the outpost because, it's the starting area. It's one of the starting missions. It can't be too hard. And I was like, yeah, we sailed pretty far. So off we went back. There was no chickens on the outpost at all. We had no idea what we were doing, where we were going to get chickens from. It didn't give us a hint of where to get chicken from. Or if they did, they didn't drop a very big hint because we still had no idea where we were supposed to get chickens from. So I said to Rog, mate, let's just cancel this mission and I'll get more missions and we'll do one of the other ones. And he said, all right, let's do that. So I was trying to find where to get missions from. And I was looking everywhere, all over the outpost, and I couldn't find it. I was like, where the hell do I get missions from? I found this little, merchant dude that gave us... They were, different missions, though. They were, it was like a secret mission, do you reckon? It wasn't, like, a normal standard mission, I feel like. Yeah. It wasn't, like, a beginner's mission. But I said, oh, bro, I have a mission. Let's do this. Okay. And it was something... what was it?
Find a wanted dude, and it's
a wanted dude, and it was like a ghost ship
some
thing.
Skeleton captain dude.
Yeah, and it told us kind of where to go on the little sheet on the quest.
That's the thing. It says go to this place, and it's lucky that I remembered the name of the place because we went past it. But there's no indication of where that place actually is.
Yeah, it doesn't have on the map names of all the islands and stuff. It's just you just go there and just start sailing around and hope for the best.
Mm.
So that's not a good start. But Roger said, no, we went past there when we were trying to find the fucking chicken pigs. And I was like, yeah, that's mad. So off we went, right? We came to to the place, and then this massive ship came. No, it was like a shark or something that was coming behind us.
I thought it was a kraken.
Yeah, I thought it was a kraken too. And I said to you, dude, there's like a shark behind us. And then it just turned into a ship. And I was like, what the fuck?
It just came out of the water.
Yeah, out of the water.
Submerged, and it just came out of the water and attacked us.
and then I was like to you, wait, is that a human? Is that a human ship or something? And he said, no, that's part of the mission. I was like, oh shit, let's start killing it. And we weren't destroying it or anything. I felt like we weren't even damaging the ship, even when we were firing our cannonballs straight through the...
Let's talk about the first phase of this
encounter.
Whole fight. So, we saw it, you start shooting at it, and we're getting really close to the ship, and I was like, mate, fuck this. I'm a pirate. I'm gonna jump aboard that enemy ship. So I jumped ship, man. I boarded their ship, and I was like, those skeletons are made out of metal. So I'm trying to shoot them with
gold. They were gold.
Yeah, they were gold. So I'm trying to shoot them. I'm like, it doesn't look like it's doing anything to them. I pull out my sword. I'm trying to hack at them, and they're just like, mate, what are you doing? We're just gonna kill you now. It's over. And it just one shot killed me. I was like, yep, that was fun.
So while you're dead and on the ship, while I'm still trying to fire cannons, our ship was just doing circles. While they were just there was just killing our ship, destroying it. And then I turned around and our ship was nearly sunk, and I was like, shit. So I went down there, tried to save it, repair the holes. Actually, I think we did. We actually did save the ship because it just went off and just went into a pier.
Yeah, because I came back after I died. I came back to the ship.
That's right. And then we fixed it, and then we said, oh man, we have to go back to the ship and try and kill it again. So we're like, okay, let's go do that. So we went, found the ship again, started to fire cannonballs, and then you were like, I can't move. I've lost steering to our ship. And I was like, what do you mean? And I was like, oh, hang on. My cannons stopped working. And then I was like, oh, I need more cannonballs. And then I turned around, and then half the fucking ship was flooded. We didn't even notice. Like, we were pretty much sunk.
Yeah,
And we're like, gosh, damn it. So we failed. Hop back on the ship, and I said to Rog, mate, we need to find cannonballs because I had 5, and then I ran out of 5, and I didn't know where to get them. So we're down the lower deck trying to find them. Couldn't find them anywhere. They were on the top deck, right near the cannon, like a barrel of cannonballs. And I was like, okay, sweet, let's do it again. Same thing. We weren't destroying that thing. Let's be honest. We were not gonna destroy it. I was pretty positive, but it was never happening. Like, we shot like 10 cannonballs at this thing.
We weren't doing anything at it.
It wasn't slowing down.
At some point, you were like, mate, I think we're doing some damage to it because there's holes in it. And I was like, nah, mate, it's actually like a ghost ship and there were holes in it, like when we first encountered it. I was like,
and that's when my heart broke. And that's when I wanted to turn off.
Yeah, I was like,
I'm out. And that's when we actually did turn off Sea of Thieves.
If anyone is listening to this, by the way, and being like, these guys are fucking dumb, this is what you need to do, please email us at buttonmashpod@gmail.com.
Please.
Because I haven't deleted it yet.
I haven't deleted Sea of Thieves, but I just feel like Microsoft have done the worst introduction to a game, like tutorial kind of thing, ever.
Yeah, like, because there is none.
It throws you on an island and that's it.
But I mean, like, it's.
I do like those certain aspects of games where, you got to find things out for yourself, but we didn't even know how to do a quest. We didn't know where to go. It should give you, at the start, okay, this is where you get your quest from, this merchant. Once you grab it, let's go to the ship. Okay, now this is where you go and this is how you work it out. Okay, great. At the end of that mission, it should be like, all right, you're on your own. There's no more help. Bang.
Yeah.
But it's not. Like, imagine if we paid $70 for that game.
Yeah, that's why I didn't get it.
Yeah, man, like, and it's a really good looking game. Like, the sea and everything about the game is cool. I like the idea of it. I know you couldn't play it by yourself. It would get boring as hell. But with, people on the boat working together would be sick.
Mm.
But it's just, man.
Too much of a chore.
Too much of a chore. Like, just not... I don't know, man.
No good. Anyway, that happened. Yeah.
We could have played Battlefield. Fuck.
Yeah, I know. Next time. It's all good. Sea of Thieves. I also played a game called Knockout League, which is another one of those VR boxing games. Mm-hmm. So if people have listened to an old episode where I talked about Creed, the VR game, basically I did a bit of research because you were going boxing that day, and I was like, I'm going to find a boxing VR game. So I found a list of like what good boxing games were, and this was at the top of the list, Knockout League, but it was too expensive, so I didn't get it. It is currently on special for $18 on the PlayStation Store.
Mm-hmm.
Real good, man. It's different so the Creed game is like kind of going for realistic stuff. So it's like you don't know what the opponent might do. You need to dodge, you need to block, you can attack to the body, that sort of thing, right? Where this one is like a VR version of Punch Out. So different enemies will have different patterns, and you just need to figure it out. And then basically they'll be like attacking. You need to know, should I block this or should I dodge it? And then you do it, and then you come back and attack them. But if you like just try to block and attack kind of thing, just like a normal real life fight, it doesn't work that way. They will just block it. You need to actually figure out their pattern and then attack. And for that reason, it's kind of different. You kind of like have to figure out the puzzle and then you punch. But it's like they'll be doing their combo and then you'll dodge or block, and then they'll be like, oh, what? Kind of like bamboozled a bit, and that's when you like punch them in the face. So you can't punch in different parts of the body. You just punch them in the face. You just need to figure out the right timing to do that. And then when you do, you can put in 3 or 4 punches, and then it'll come back and do something else. And then you do that a few times, and then it'll sort of you'll knock them down, they'll get back up, and then they'll add something new to their pattern, some sort of special move, and then you figure that out as well. Punch them, knock them down, they'll come back up again, added something new, or like they're a bit quicker kind of thing. And then you knock them out. It's really cool. So what I wanted to do is like kind of just have a game that I can just be like, I wake up in the morning or maybe after work, just go in there, just do a few rounds of that, and it's like kind of my workout, my cardio for the day.
Yeah.
And it's really cool, man. And like be fun at the same time. That's the big thing.
Yeah.
And this is cool. It's like, yeah, you do that and you move up in the league, and then you go for the title fight. And it's like kind of cartoony. So the first thing, it's like this Brazilian dude, you fight him, and then the second one is this girl. Her thing is like she's really quick, so she throws like flurries of punches. You need to dodge them and then like try to punch her. And then the third one, which is like the title fight, it's like this scientist dude who was like, one of his experiments just went bad and he like lost his legs, so now he's got like robot legs, and his thing is like he's got really good footwork because he's got robot legs. It's like kind of cartoony, and like the picture on the, I guess, the digital cover art for the game, it's like an octopus with boxing gloves. So I'm guessing it'll be one of the characters, someone with like an octopus with 8 arms, just like fighting it. It's like cool.
It's like the Goran from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. So it's like kind of funny art style, cartoony. You don't walk around. It's just like you're standing in the one spot. You just need to dodge and stuff. And like I woke up this morning and like I actually felt sore.
Really?
Like playing a fair bit of it yesterday. Yeah. Because I am standing in one spot, but I'm standing in like the boxing stance, so I can like dodge and shit. And yeah, I got a bit of a workout, definitely.
It's sick.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And it's good that you're having fun with it as well. So
yeah, exactly. Because I wanted something that I would stick to. The next one on my list is Beat Saber, but it's still a bit over my budget at the moment. But
really? How much is it?
it's like $55.
I'd be tempted to get it.
Yeah, but
It looks sick.
yeah, it's definitely it's on my watch list. Like when it drops in price, I'm on it like a fucking hawk. But yeah, definitely if you're on the same boat as me, just trying to look for like kind of a fun workout thing that you can do, half an hour to an hour a day, it's perfect, man. After like 2 fights, I was like, oh fuck. Well, I'm a bit unfit, but yeah, it's good fun. I don't know how much of a story there is, which is kind of what worries me, because Creed was really short. Because I don't want to get to the point where I'm just doing the same shit over and over again. That's when I'll get kind of bored of it. But pretty good so far.
Yeah. No, I think that kind of stuff is like, it amazes me that you can do fitness and boxing like just in your kind of games room, like just and it's fun.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. It's awesome,
sick,
man.
dude. So good.
So yeah, hopefully Beat Saber drops in price soon, because I've heard that's like, I know people that actually use that as their workout.
Yeah,
They just do that for.
Nice.
There's one of the podcasts I listen to, and the host just like stands in his game room with just like bathers on, and his headset just plays Beat Saber, plays a few songs. That's his workout, and then he like,
really,
he does other stuff as well, but it's like become part of his routine. It's like, yep, I'll go in there, play a few songs of Beat Saber,
yeah,
and then go have a shower, because like he works up a sweat doing that. And yeah, I fucking did yesterday as well, man. It's like, you don't realize I'm not really doing that much, but it's like you do quite a bit of movement. Like you're punching through air, but you're still punching, and like the dodging and stuff. You're kind of like doing squats because you're ducking, and stuff.
Yep.
And yeah, it's really cool. I'd definitely recommend it, especially at $18 at the moment. Cool game.
Fuck, $18. That's a bargain. That's some cheap personal training right there.
Definitely. There's a couple more, but I was like, there's another one called what's it called? Sprint Vector. Have you heard of that?
No.
That's another weird one. It's like, when I looked at it, I was like, no way, man. So basically what it is, it's like a futuristic sort of rollerblade racing.
Mm-hmm.
But what you're doing is you're only moving your arms.
Okay.
It's in VR as well, obviously.
Yeah.
You've got a headset on and using the 2 move controllers, and you're moving your arms as if you're like running. So you're moving your arms back and forth, and then you like tilt them and shit to like turn. But sometimes you gotta, same thing, you gotta duck and stuff and do different kinds of movement. And yeah, it's like really intense apparently. And there's like full on like esports matches of that.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy. Look into
What
it.
the fuck?
Crazy. That was on special as well, but I was like,
That's
I've
a
already
pisser.
got Knockout League. Yeah, it's crazy, man. There was one. It caught my eye. It was an esports match of I forgot what the game was called. It's one of the like most popular VR games on Oculus, I think it is. Lone Echo. That's what it's called. And it's kind of like you're in this big globe thing with 0 gravity, and you can float around, and you've got a ball, and you can pass the ball to your teammates, and then the whole thing is to like score on the other side.
Yeah.
And I was watching that, and it's like, fuck, man, like they're getting paid to do this, and they're like winning a prize. Like this is a whole like league. And I was watching like the finals between the 2 best teams. I was like, this is crazy, man. They're just like standing there with those 2 controllers in their hands and the VR headset, and like the commentators just like, oh fuck, this guy is just passed to like your normal like sports commentating. It was weird.
Yeah.
But
What the fuck?
yeah, they've actually, they've had to practice and like work on different plays and shit like that. It's crazy.
Man.
Yeah, insane. All that stuff.
What the hell? What the actual hell?
It's so interesting. I always go in like once in a while in like the gaming section of Facebook, and there's always like these events that pop up. There's a lot of, I like watching the fighting ones. It's once in a while. Like I don't really get into, I don't follow the leagues and stuff, but it's always good to like watch some of the best people in like the fighting game scene.
Definitely.
But yeah, that one was a really interesting one, and I watched it for like a good half an hour, I reckon. It's like really interesting. Yeah, because it's like you're actually watching a sport. It's like, yeah, it was weird.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Some weird shit.
Yeah. But yeah. That's me for this week, man. Was there anything else that you want to add?
So I've started a new player on NBA Live.
Oh, that's right.
I can't get over how much I'm playing a basketball game. Like, going from 2K to this. Like, what the hell? I've just... Like, my normal player is 97 or 98 overall. And I've started just a shooter. Just a shooting guard. No, a point guard, that's just a shooter. And... Man, I'm just having fun. Even he's rated 75, but it's fun as just to play as a different type of player. And the live events. So at the moment they've got like a Babe, that brand, Babe. So, do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's like an Asian brand, but it's real like, it's what they call it, the Hyper Beast. Yeah, it's like it's like Supreme. You know Supreme? Have you heard of Supreme?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like that.
Okay.
So they've got like singlets and basketball shorts. So you can do all the events solo, or you can do them with other players. I did one game with other players, and I just did the rest solo. Like I just ball hogged it and just dominated. But yeah, so much fun. I played online as well. I don't know if I talked about that last week, but that was really fun against other people. So we played 3v3. Yeah, we had a really good time, me and my other mate playing that. Yeah, what else have I been playing? Not a lot this week. This week's been a bit of a toughie this week with just, there's a lot of stuff happening. First week back at work, so didn't get much to play. But yeah, I did Fortnite. I did the Fortnite challenges yesterday. That didn't take me long because you even said, "Oh, mate, it takes you
They're really easy.
It's an easy week, so I was like sick. So I pumped them out.
This whole season has been really easy.
Yeah, it has. It has. Yeah, so Fortnite. Oh, I played Jackbox on Friday night there was 10 of us, but
Oh, wow.
there was only, I think the max is 8.
Oh, really?
So that was like the bottom 2 had to get out and the other 2 could come in. So that was fun. So yeah, we played Jackbox Party Pack 3 and 2. I went back to Monster Energy Supercross. So I deleted MXGP Pro.
Yep.
And put Supercross back on and been playing that. It's just it's a little bit different game. It's really weird. Like some people are like, man, go back to Supercross. It's a different feeling. It's a good feeling. So, and Justin Barsha, one of the pro riders, keeps making tracks and putting them up. So I kind of download them and play them. I'm looking forward to the next MX Supercross game that comes out in February.
Soon too, yeah. Shit.
So yeah, but I want to jump back into Assassin's Creed and Monster Hunter as well. But they're just 2 games that I like. But I think I'm going to play Monster Hunter only with like Dylan, and do stuff with him because he's kind of like similar. Like he'll only play it with other people.
Yeah.
I've still got to learn. There's just so much to learn in that game. I figured out. But where Assassin's Creed, I can just jump on if no one's on, and I can just start playing that, and I've been liking that. So yeah, no, not a lot, man, not a lot.
All right, ready to wrap it up?
Yash.
Let's do it. Tell the people where they can find your stuff.
They can find my stuff on the gram at christofini.gaming, CHRASTOPEACH. Yeah, get that peach ass. No, CHRISTOPHINIE Don't put peach. Don't put peach ass. Don't put peach ass in anything.
Peach emoji in it.
There might be a few asses that might come up, make you in trouble. Having an ass.
Yes.
How about you?
Same. So on Instagram as well. Hangs with Rog, one word. So that's HANGSWITHROG. Haven't really been active lately, but I think I need to put up some more stuff. We've got a bit of stuff we can put on there.
Did you see my latest post? I put up the most pointless Instagram picture ever.
The snack one?
Yeah.
That's beautiful. I really liked it because you had berries on your plate, and then you had your berry controller.
Do you know what's really weird? I actually didn't mean that.
Really?
In a sense of berries on the plate, berry controller, and then...
I thought that was cool. It was it was a nice photo.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I should do that too. Just at least I'm fucking doing something. I think about it, and I never do it. Yeah.
I go through massive stages where I just don't post anything for 2 weeks, and then I'm like, I better post stuff.
Yeah. But if you do want to get in touch with us, you can definitely, either through Instagram or you can email us your feedback. That's at buttonmashpod@gmail.com. You can visit our website. We'll have all our episodes on there, and links to Spotify, iTunes. Fuck, I just went blank for a second there. And yeah, bunch of stuff on there. That's www.buttonmashpod.com. And you can find us on Facebook as well. It's just look up Button Mash Podcast and you'll find us there. That's it. We've got a couple of things coming up. I'll be guesting on another podcast next week. I'll put up some more info when I know when it'll be live. I'm not sure what time. It'll be Wednesday night. That's from the boys from Control Alt Record that were on our 10th episode. Jumping on for a Twitch stream with them, and then obviously the episode will come out as well as audio. And then we've got our Australia Day special coming out next week, so that'll be our flavour of the month episode for January. Gonna work out what to do for February as well, huh?
I'll just make a couple of dozzers and a couple of VBs, and you're on, mate.
That's it. That's a sneak preview for next week's episode.
Play AFL 98, mate, on the PC.
Fuck yeah, No shit. But yeah, I think that's it for this week. So yeah, hope you have a good week, and thanks for listening. Thank you, Chris, for hanging out with me.
Yeah, fucking you're right, mate.
Final round.